Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys are here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're just joining, make sure you scout the like button. Drop a GM in the chat. Crimson Demon, good morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get it today, pandas. I'll say it right now. Today could be a little tricky, just like yesterday, because FOMC is tomorrow. And the market may play tricks on us until then. It's very, very common. Hello. Pandas! Let's get that bamboo today. Let's get that bamboo today. Let's get it. Coming to the previous week's close. They seem to love this area. Lower high here. Market's about to open. Roberto Aku. Or is that Ak? Ak. Good morning. Drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. Lower high setting up here. Feels like entry long would be good to get back to this area. Also, we're in this broad channel here. Let's get it. Pablo, welcome, welcome. You know what? No holds bar trading now. I don't even care. No holds bar trading. We're going for all of it. We're going for all of it, pandas. We're going to scalp. We're going to trade limit orders. We're going to do everything here. Pandas. Waiting for a fail second entry long here. I doubt we'll get it, though. I really doubt we'll get it. If you see the little subtleties, we came back up to retest. Simply retest this area and we push back down. Little subtleties like that. The devil is in the details. I'm not sure if we're going to get it. Another bear bar might be what the market's looking for to push down here. One more bear bar here. I may just jump in here. Strong bear bar. Ending nears low. Obvious target here. Let's see if we can get a little bamboo here. Coming to the previous week's close. Seems like an obvious place to get to. Strong bear bar ending on its low. One of these bars are going to trigger a flush to the downside. One of these bars will. The moment we enter, the market reverses violently, which is super unfortunate. Like violently reverses, you know what I mean? We're gonna enter another if we push down again. We'll enter another if we push down again. Fails like entry long here. Setting up. time this. Try to time this quite perfectly here. In my opinion, it's a very good setup. Staying beneath the 20 EMA. Going towards a clear area of interest. Previous week's low. And this looks like it needs another push down. Wow, 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 wow. Alright. I may not even have to move my order. It may trigger such as far as this. Okay, dokie. We'll wait, we'll be patient. 50 some more ticks. 40 ticks, 30 ticks. 35 ticks, 30 ticks. 24 ticks. Alright, close enough for me. Let's push. Let's get a nice push down here. And if it doesn't push, so be it. So be it. Wow. Alright. I'm sorry. Take it all back. Please push down. I beg of you. Please come back down and hit the area you're supposed to go to. The obvious key area here. Please. Please come back down. Pretty please. I beg of you. Okay, we're in this trade. Feels like I'm too long here. I think it needs another push down. It looks like it needs another push down. To me, it does. Market about to open in 2 minutes. It looks like a magnet here. It looks like it really wants to get down to this area. I could be absolutely insanely wrong. I mean, 4 overlapping bars in a row here. Or 5 overlapping bars in a row here. Could just be trading range. Let's get it. Let's absolutely get it. About a minute to market open here. About a minute to market open. We're looking for a flush to the downside here. Should I look for a runner? I'll scalp the whole thing. It's like late in trend. I'm not sure if runners or even make sense here. It's pretty much like late in trend, so I'm not sure if a runner is even a good thing here. We're just gonna scalp the whole thing here, the whole position. Second just short forming maybe. Okay, we'll try again. Market opening like 5 seconds here. A couple seconds it's opening. 51, 53. It's gonna fill me here if it jerks to one side. Okay, fills me. Okay, we made 2K. Easy peasy. We made $2,000 in one trade. We're building these accounts back up because We had a pretty bad day yesterday. So, I mean, it stayed underneath the 20 EMA, several pushes down. Fail second entry long again here. Double fail second entry long. It's just key area. We took a whole position out there. We pretty much made max. I don't think I'm going to make more than this. Making 2K a day is pretty good. 2.3. 2.2325 divided by 0.3. We need to get these accounts to 7,750. We can do that. We can do that by like maybe end of the week. Could have had a runner here, but what's the point of having a runner when you already hit max? Pandas! We're done for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, boy. You know what we're doing, though. We're going straight to take profit. We're going to try to pass some evals on take profit. Pandas! YL, good morning. Good morning to everyone. From the sexiest trader in the world. Absolutely. I am the sexiest panda you've ever seen. Good morning, Panda. Scalp that like button. Thanks, Bill7. It's just that easy. We're done. We're up 2K. We are absolutely done here. All right, let's jump to our take profit. Oh, not you. Well, no one knows what you look like. Everyone knows how I look like, obviously. 1-0 here. Let's say we're 2-0. All right. By the way, Pandas, there is a promo for Apex, but it's like the silly one. It's a 71% off. It doesn't even make sense. But it's the promo that's right now for Apex. They have a small one. And they have like a weird one where it's like really cheap 250K accounts. I'll post up all the details here. So you guys are too lazy to look for it. I'll post all the details here. Let me see. They have a special deal right now on the 250K and the 300K accounts. And it's such a weird 250K, and let me make this smaller with the ampersands here. 300K. 85. Activation. Hope that makes sense. So it's like a, see, look how big, look how much space this message takes. I hate it. Absolutely, I gotta shrink this. I hope you guys can read that still. If not, then get better eyes. Upgrade those eyes. All right, Pandas, we're jumping to TPT here. We're gonna try to pass some evals. Gab, welcome, welcome. I feel like I haven't seen this name in a while. Maybe you've been popping up every once in a while, but Gab's been a long time follower. Roberto says, I've been sim trading for the last 2 weeks. Do you recommend any setups? We like to trade price action, mostly two-legged pullbacks and traps. We love them traps. We love them traps. This is a strong push down, actually. Notice that it missed this area. Amazing. Like, that's a dream. That's a dream if you have runners that, like, it doesn't actually take your runners out. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. It's such a strong push back down. Look at the 5-minute chart. Huge gap on the 5-minute chart. But did we gap up? Yeah, we have a big gap beneath as well. So we have a gap beneath. So now we have a gap above, a gap beneath. You see what do I mean by gaps? It's like these huge areas where there's no price action. These gaps are trading in between the gaps. We're in the land of the gaps, pandas. Very strong push down. Insanely strong push down. We're about, oh wow, second entry short on the daily chart, pandas. Get ready for some bambaroonies here. I'm about to trade all my take profits here at one time. Second entry short. On the daily chart here. At the break of this low. Alright, pandas, let's get it. I might fail every single one of my take profit accounts, but it's all good. 16.75. Ooh, it's too much. Let's figure this out. Alright. Let me think about this for a second. Huh? 1, 2, 3. This one. Okay. So we're here. Doing this. Doing this. Alright, I think we're good. Let's change my capture here. Alright, so my take profit accounts are above, you can see. Up above. Triggering a second entry short on the daily chart. We're going to look for a scalp here off of the break of the previous day's low. Let's see if we can get it, pandas. We're so close. Second entry short forming on the 20 EMA. That might be good enough. A good reason to just go short here off the 20 EMA. It might be good enough reason to just go short here. It's actually good. So many bull bars leading up to it though. Give me a decent signal bar. I'll just wait for the break of the previous day's low. No rush here. I kind of like this pullback actually. It makes it feel better for that we get a little more bull or bears involved. Second entry short does trigger. It does make a nice move down. A decent move down. I think it's enough for the scalp actually. Yeah, just enough for the scalp. We're gonna see. We're gonna get this. We're gonna look for this, pandas. Let's get it. Fail or second entry short on the daily chart. About a trigger here at Big Mama, and we have all our take profit accounts ready for this. Let's hope we get it. Every single take profit account is involved right now. Let's hope we get it, pandas. Ooh, pushing down. Still not there. We're just waiting for the trigger. Let the magic happen. Let it trigger. Let the magic happen, pandas. A little extended, but it's okay. I really hope we don't bust every single take profit account right now. I really hope we don't. Well, we might. Oh gosh, it's about to trigger. I need like a really strong push down here. I don't mind the small retracement before triggering. There it is. We are in, and we're going to get busted. We're going to get busted right away. I hope not. I hope we don't get busted right away. Give me a nice push down. Second to short daily chart. Give me a nice push down, please. Wow, we're getting busted right away, huh? Oh, boy, we're getting busted right away. That's unfortunate. Busted every single one of our take profit accounts? Is that the case? Man, had a deep pullback. We lost every single take profit account. That's a shame. That's a shame. That is a darn shame, Pandas. Woo, we went for it all right there. All right. That was unfortunate. I should have gone on the second entry short right here. Maybe a little. It's actually reversing very strongly. Man, second entry short on the daily. Big Mama trade. I thought it was nice, but obviously not here. Obviously not, Pandas. Oh, you know what? We hit the Big Mom on the 5-minute chart already. Maybe that was a trade, actually. That was the actual trade. Big Mama on the Globex session, providing some support here. The 5-minute Big Mama was the actual trade. The 5-minute Big Mama just flushes through. Thinking over my life decisions right now. This is thinking over my life decisions right now. What do I do here? What do I do? All right, let's try again. I thought it was worth it, but yeah, no. The results maybe speak for themselves. Let's see. Let's try. All right. All right, Pandas. Let's do the hard thing. Give me a second. Second attempt on Big Mama. Probably second attempt's good. People just probably took their their second attempt is good. Second attempt's really good. People took their profits at the low, thinking it might reverse, and then finally, once all those weak bears are gone, then it pushes down. So I don't think I would have been able to get filled on that second attempt there because it just pushed down so hard so fast. All right. We're going to try attempt these again and pass these evals one more time. Darn it. Maybe a little too eager. It was a little bit extended. It's all good though, Pandas. We gotta wait for these accounts to reset. Once they reset, we're back live at it again. It does take a moment for them to reset, though. I'll tell you that much. YL, go all in on Apex. Go all sells on TPT. I can't. I'm already maxed out on Apex. I already maxed out on Apex. Gab says, time to buy new ones and go all in. Exactly. That's the thing about TPT. It's like, even though you lose once, like, eventually you're going to hit it big and you're going to make up for all your losses. But, I mean, that's pretty painful. 5 funded accounts just lost. So sad. So incredibly sad. All right, pandas. Let's see. Why did this take so long to reset? Let's see here. Second to short. Could be a good trade. I mean, we got the second short on a daily chart. I mean, this could push down. Probably make a new low. Probably make a new low on the daily chart. I mean, we're just waiting. We're just waiting essentially for the TPT accounts to reset. What's the hold up? So if you're a fail funded account, you can reset with TPT. Yes, you can reset with TPT. They're at the Great Burial Ground. Absolutely. But their sacrifice was worth it. With TPT, I've made over $35,000 in 2 weeks. It's insane, pandas. With TPT, I've made over $35K in 2 weeks. It's like, it's no problem. It's no problem. It's well worth it. Especially with the promo right now. It's actually pretty cheap. It's actually pretty cheap all in. You gotta think about the EV play, pandas. Right? Think about the EV play. Like, don't think about that one loss. You gotta think about the big picture, alright, pandas? I might have lost that trade, but think about the big picture. I've made over $36,000. It's okay. It's okay, pandas. We move on. Next trade. Why you should use that 36K? Buy it and just buy a Tesla and burn it. Nah. I love Elon. Elon's the man. He's the most autistic man ever. It just, puts autistic people in the limelight. Showing that they could be great too. They can be great too. Felon Musk. Elon Musk. That's pretty good. You just put an F in there, completely changes like the pronunciation, but Felon Musk. You can call him that. Felon Musk. Feels like it's a short here. Works out for a nice little scalp. I'm not sure how much lower it's going to go. I feel like we're going to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart beneath. All right, we have a gap beneath here that needs to be filled. Elon Musk. This is the time for the Democrats to rise and truly start memeing the right. If they don't take this opportunity to meme the right, there's no hope for them. The best acoustic man ever. Super acoustic. It's like a Taylor. What is going on here? Day says pause. I have a Tesla, which made in California, not F-150 made in Mexico. Um. Okay. Honestly, I like the idea of Doge, but also I have friends who work in the federal government, and so like it's a tough one, you know. I got mixed feelings. You know what I mean? I absolutely got mixed feelings here. A lot of them are scared. A lot of them, don't know what to do. It's wild. It's wild. So I got mixed feelings. I think it's like it makes sense for them to do what they're doing. Like government's obviously super bloated, and there's a lot of people who are working that shouldn't be working, and they're just collecting paychecks. Like I know there are people out there that are doing that. In every company, there's someone doing that, and maybe government a little bit more, because it's not really based on merit. It's both basically based on tenure. So, if you have something based on tenure, you have no incentive to work very hard. Okay, another push down. I want to go short here, but I can't. I don't have any accounts to go short with. Come on, TBT, hurry it up. Reset my accounts. What's taking so long? Seriously, why does it take so long to reset some accounts? Is someone back there in a room manually resetting these or something? I want to trade. I want to trade. This is a good short here. Very good short, in my opinion. Like, really good short. I mean, I guess I'll go sim 1,000 contracts or something. I don't know. Really good short. Missed it because I don't have any accounts to trade. What in the world? Come on, TPT. You're failing us here. What's taking so long to reset? Good trade here. Would have passed some TPT accounts with that trade easily. Would have actually got a very, pretty good. I would have basically made bamboo on all my accounts. But we already lost all of them on this stupid trade. Should I have predicted that they were going to take profits here and try the second attempt? It's hard to predict that. But obviously with hindsight bias, I should have. Yeah, it's a bag of mixed feelings. It's a mixed bag of feelings. It's a bag of feelings that are mixed about Doge. Really, it's all about like yeah, basically just friends. It's more like I think it makes sense. Like I actually like the idea of de-bloating the government, but it's like I have a lot of friends who are very hard workers, and they're at risk of losing their department, so forth. But yeah. Come on, TBT. Where are you at? I need to trace some accounts here. OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. We're going short here. Obviously going short here. That's a bar reversal. Whoa, 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 whoa. Obviously going short here. This trade is amazing. Oh, I was like, I created a trade that has no stop limit, Why is there a max on my sim? Why would I put a max on my sim on how many contracts I can trade? It doesn't make any sense to me. Oh well, 100 contracts it is. Very good trade again. Like, really good trade. We're in breakout mode on the 5-minute chart. This is the, is this the, oh, what is this? What's this line? Very good trade. Breakout mode on the 5-minute chart. Let's look for a 1-to-1 here, yeah? As we wait for our dumb TPT accounts to reset, we are going to trade sim here. 100 contracts. We're up $33,000. That's it. All right. Don't you need 5 days to pass your TPT eval counts? Let me see. Let me read your stuff. Cuckoo says, I just checked my TPT accounts. It's charged $649 reset a pro count. Yep. It takes $649 to reset a pro count. Again, if you could take one trade to make $2,000, you got to think of the positive EV. You got to think of positive EV. Blue says, don't you still need 5 days to pass your TPT? Yes, you do. So what I mean by pass, it takes 2 scalps, 1 scalp a day, to pass your account. So I take 1 scalp today, 1 scalp tomorrow, and hopefully I can pass, a couple more evals. If it will ever reset, I mean, who knows? I don't know, Mr. TPT, please reset my accounts. Please, Mr. TPT. Looking for a 1-to-1 here. When you are pro with TPT, do you have rules to follow? How do you become pro plus? DDK says, out of curiosity, do you have another job other than trading? If not, when did you decide to leave your job and do this with yeah? No, I have a full-time job. I have lots of side hustles. I don't think a full-time job is enough anymore. You need to have some side hustles, and this is one of them. I have a couple businesses I own, and all side hustles. It's come to the point where my full-time job is just a side hustle. It's just one of many side hustles, but the most stable thing I have is probably my full-time job. Everything else is just like, little, it's just extra. So, I mean, other than like my businesses, it's kind of like, I mean, those are reliable too, but I guess eventually I'll quit my full-time job because of my businesses, not because of trading. Trading is still sometimes to go. Like, I think, it takes a minimum of 3 years to even consider trading full time, because I think personally you need 1 year of profitability, right? 1 year of profitability to say that you could go full time. Okay, we're about to make the 1-to-1 here, and to get to 1 year profitability, you need to get good at trading for at least, I think, 2 to 3 years. But let's say miraculously you can do it in 1 year, right? Then you can essentially, maybe you have 1 year you get very good at trading, you become a prodigy or some sort, I don't know. Then 1 year showing your profitability, and then you might need another year to save enough money, right? You need at least, I think, I think 2 years of salary saved up, like 2 years worth of salary saved up that you would have in your job that you would typically get, or 2 years of living expenses, because you need 1 year to make it through, right, for yourself. Let's say you have a bad year of trading and you don't make any profits, you're negative in the year. So you need that 1 year of your life, or 1 year of savings to just live off of, and then you have 1 year of savings or you can trade with. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you got a minimum of 3 years to consider trading full time, in my opinion. Of course, you have prop firms that help out a lot. With prop firms, you can probably do it. You can do it sooner because you don't have to do all that saving. You don't have to do mass amounts of saving. You can just trade prop firms and keep getting payouts. So that's one thing you can do. We almost get the 1-to-1. We actually missed it by a couple ticks. So no, I'm not a full time trader. I feel like I still have a long ways to go. Maybe 2 more years of trading, something will click, and I can do it. But by then, I have so many like other side businesses. I guess you can say I'm a quote unquote full time trader, but for me, like I don't rely on one single source of income. I don't think that's a good idea. Put all your eggs in one basket. Even if you're like a full time employee, you should have something building up. In my opinion, like the way I look at finances is either something is an asset or a liability, right? When you buy a nice car, that's a liability, right? But when you start putting your money in things that make more money, then those become assets. And that's how I just see my money, my finances. I always see it, but I'm not like in completely aligned with what's that guy, the rich dad guy. That's basically his philosophy. Um, it's basically that's his view, but I take that and say, like, I know there's everything's an asset or liability in terms of finances, but I think sometimes some liabilities are worth it. Like obviously when you spend money on gifts for people and you build up relationships, right? That's, to me, that's valuable. So things like that. So I just feel like all the money that I have, I don't really spend it for like I do, like, one thing I do spend on is traveling. Like I know that's a liability. It's not like that doesn't make more money for me. But with Mrs. Pan and I, there's value in it. So for me, like traveling, I like spending money on traveling. I don't have a lot of like material wealth. I don't have like a lot of material things. Even like the house I live in is not even that large. I don't think it's even worth buying a huge house. I just think buying a house to fit your means is good. Um, but that's just me. It's just my philosophy of money. It's just like I need this money to be working towards something. I don't like to have the money laying around or spending money on things that I feel like are going to depreciate value. So even my car, I don't have a nice car because I know it's going to depreciate in value. But some people think it's worth it because they have a lot of fun. There's a lot of value in them having a nice car. So, but for me, that's not it. So, anyways, so when you ask a question, do I work full time or do I trade full time? I don't think I would ever trade full time because I would have, in my opinion, several sources of income, several streams of income. What car? What car do I drive? I drive like an MDX. Austin Harris has been trading for 4 years. I'm just getting to the point where I'm thinking of being a full time trader next January. Okay. Well, good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you, sir, kind sir. We're looking for that 1-to-1, but we missed the 1-to-1. It might reverse here and get hit. TPT. Oh, did everyone quit at TPT or something? Like, what the heck? Why does it take so long to reset? Did my resets not go through? All right, let me check my bank account. That's the best way. Did they charge my credit card? Maybe it actually didn't go through. Maybe it didn't go through, pandas. Maybe I canceled the request before it went through or something. No, they definitely went through. They absolutely went through, pandas. I'm just waiting. I don't know what's happening. Lewis says it took an hour. All right, I see. I never reset my evals. Believe it or not, I passed my evals very quickly, so I never really reset them. This is like the first time ever resetting my evals. And actually, the first time I failed one eval a while back, but I didn't even reset it. I failed only one eval so far, pandas. Now I guess I failed 4 evals at once, but I don't know. Passing evals for TPT are not. It's not that difficult for me, at least yet. What's going on here? Are we reversing here? Am I in bad trade now? Second entry long coming off our trend line. Not even, nor the 20 MA. Blue Seal, with TPT, does the 50% rule apply to eval counts? The 50% rule applies only to evals, but not funded accounts. Yes, so you need to, and it's a hard rule. Like it's done. They check it like technically. Like it's not a person saying, maybe I'll, maybe we'll enforce it, maybe not. It's like the website itself tells you if you broke it or not. It gives you all the check marks, which is a nice thing about TPT. Sorry, pandas. Unfortunately, I didn't know the evals would take so long to reset. So we're just going crazy trading sim right now. On a trade that I don't think is that bad. I mean, we missed a 1-to-1 by a few ticks. Can you imagine? I can easily imagine it happened to me all the time. It's not even 2 points. One less than 2 points away didn't fill my target to get that 1-to-1 for me. We're still in this trade though. Second entry short off the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick chart. Could be a good trade as well here. Could be a very good trade. So first test. Gap says, why pay $650 to reset a pro account when you can buy a new eval for $200? Why pay $200 for a new eval when you can use code BBM for 30% off and only paying $119? How about that question, huh? I'll answer your question with another question. It doesn't cost $200 for an eval, so why pay $650? Well, time takes time, and also there's no guarantees you pass. So, but it's true. Why pay $650 if you can pass the evals like within, let's say, 4 times, right? So it costs $119, $650 divided by 119 is 5 times. So as long as you can pass your evals within 5 times, it's cheaper just to get more evals than paying the reset for the funded account. Hope that makes sense. As long as you could pass the evals within 5 tries. To me, it's more for time convenience. And like I can trade the accounts just today again, and probably make up for that reset plus way more. You can also lose it as well. Big push back up. I thought that was a decent trade to take a short on the. I mean, it's enough for a scalp, but man, I mean that's pretty bad. We're up $2,000 on our Apex accounts. I mean, that's actually today's trading, really. And it was on the first trade of the day. Just getting to the key area here. Second to short. Easy peasy. Sorry, Pens. Unfortunately, our TPT counts are taking forever to reset, so we are just chilling here, Pandas. We're absolutely just chilling right now. Huh? Pushing down strong. By the way, tomorrow's FOMC, Pandas. Mark your calendars. We have FOMC tomorrow, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be so huge. It's going to blow your socks off. Just waiting. Let's see if we get our 1-to-1 here still. We still have a chance. But the market's been absolutely diabolical now. Huh, interesting. Doubt it. Let me see. Okay, yeah. It is taking some time to reset these accounts. It's all good, Pandas. We're just chilling. Second to short, really good looking second to short here. Like amazingly good second to short. Really good second to short here. Strong bear bar. No follow through yet. Could be a strong move back down. Could actually fill my 1-to-1 that I've been waiting for like 15 minutes. Longer than 15 minutes. Pandas! So unfortunate that Big Mama took out some of my accounts. You hate to put them to rest, you know. Guess says I want to start TBD so bad, but I'm poor F. Need to save a bit to start the money making machine. Absolutely. You can trade sim for, well, not for free. You could pay a little bit of money, right? You could pay for like the cheapest eval you can get your hands on, and just trade sim on it. Because you get license for Ninja Trader or Tradeovate, wherever you want to use, and you also get market data. I mean, that itself is cheaper. Just getting evals for, you know, just getting an eval for Apex or TPT. I prefer well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe Apex, because it's probably cheaper right now. What is this nonsense? What's going on here? What is this nonsense, Pandas? Are we gonna get filled here? Is it gonna hit our target or not? I think it will. We are very close. So incredibly close. But who knows, pandas? Who knows? We're gonna hit the 1-to-1. It's just like $70,000. Probably be close to like 100K once it hits the target. Wow. Maybe not. Trading range? Quite possibly. Second short again here. Okay, it looks good. It looks like it's gonna hit my target, my first target, 80 contracts. Okay, or not. It's just bouncing around right now. When pro, do you need to have a minimal amount to withdraw? I know that's a lot of questions, but I'm interested in going TPT instead of Apex. You do. Both Apex and TPT have a safety net rule. So for every account, for every funded account, for TPT and Apex funded accounts, there is a intraday threshold, trailing threshold, intraday trailing threshold for the funded accounts for both TPT and Apex. That threshold amount is the amount you need for a safety net in order to withdraw. So for example, the 50K account, you have a $2,000 trailing threshold. So in order to withdraw money from either Apex or TPT, you need to have a minimum of $2,000 of profits, and then anything you make beyond that, you can keep. You can withdraw. So once you make $2,000, then your threshold turns static, and then you can withdraw to your heart's content afterwards. They do have a minimum that you should withdraw of $100, or they'll charge you like a small fee. But I mean, typically you'll make a little more than $100 when you want to withdraw. Right, so you gotta make more than $100. So like, let's say 2,100. It's the minimum you need to withdraw. $100. Hope that makes sense. And if you don't, and if you're not like, if you didn't look it up, TPT eval, there is a end of day trailing threshold. So it doesn't update till the end of the day. So you can lose, you can make as much money as you want. Your trailing threshold does not get affected until the end of the day. So hope that also makes sense. All right, give me one more push down, pandas. What's going on? Like, come on, you can do it. Like, we're clearly underneath the 20 MA, clearly in the downtrend. Like, this area is obvious area that we want to get to, the 1-to-1. In fact, we'll probably smash through it. Okay, smashing through it. My computer Ninja Trader is about to explode here. It's way behind. Finally hit the 1-to-1. Easy peasy. Computer is absolutely frozen. Cannot move anything here. Moving my order to stop the break even. Right, break even +1. Right, because now we have our runners. Let's see how far our runners go. It does get the 1-to-1 like perfectly and starts to reverse. It seems like a lot of traders wanted that 1-to-1. They finally got it. It took a long time though, but they finally got that 1-to-1. Got that 1-to-1, and a lot of people did what I just did on Sim, but they did it with real money. A lot of people did. I can tell you 100% because of the price action. If we bounced off of that, that means so many people took their profits here that it created this bounce. Right? Because so many people try to get out of their positions. That means all the institutions are buying to close. Right? They're all in a short, so they buy to close. And all those buy orders actually made this market go up. I hope that makes sense. Cuckoo shorts. That's like industry standard. Yeah, safety net industry standard. Do I know any that doesn't? There are probably other ones, but they're probably mad sketchy. Like very sketchy. Sketchy AF, as some will say. Very sus. The thing about the reason why I like TPT is because they're actually very reliable. The Better Business Bureau, they rated A plus or whatever. I've never had an issue getting a withdrawal. I've gotten withdrawals literally within 24 hours. I pull out like $10,000 out of TPT, and they don't care. They say, "All right, you made $10,000. Go ahead, it's yours." And it's incredible how smooth and quick the withdrawal process is. The 1 day payouts and no consistency rules, pandas. Like I'm telling you, if you haven't done it, you gotta try. You're gonna realize you've been missing out. Like I'm like leaning towards TPT now over Apex at this point. We'll see. I mean, I still like Apex. Like I trade Apex every day, obviously, but just my experience so far, like lately, it's just TPT's been so good, so good. Like I have virtually zero complaints other than taking forever to reset my accounts. What in the world? What is taking so long? Okay, so my evals reset. Let's see if we can jump on some evals here. Perfect timing. Evals reset here. Alright, so we got 4 evals to work with. What are we going to do with these evals? I need to make 50%. So to me, I've calculated it to be 6 contracts at 12.75. 12.75. Yeah, 12.75 is good. So we need a 12.75 point move. Right now we're very choppy. Let's see here. What do we have? Got a spike in channel essentially. Let's move down, spike channel. Look at this big move down here. Big move, spike, channeling. We're hitting the top of the channel right now. Undershoot, overshoot, reversal. Interesting. I wonder if you couldn't pass with that. You would have lost your accounts. I might go short here. Might be a bounce though here as well. I don't know. Maybe go short here. Come back down. It's a limit order market on the 5-minute chart. Probably sellers above here. Right. Easier to see the spike in channel on the 5-minute chart. Spike channel. And we're at the top of the channel now. So maybe looking for a short trade. You would need a fail second entry long. That would be my best setup here. Again, you're looking for S tier setups. We're going to try to do the first half of these evals today. Pass them. Like, TBT is quote-unquote goated according to Cuckoo Shorts. It's goated. But I have some concerns. I have a slight concern that it's unsustainable. Knowing that I pulled out $30,000 in 2 weeks, I'm wondering what other people are doing. There are other people probably scamming and scheming TPT right now. and they're just taking it. And there's only so much you can take of that. According to Apex, scamming and scheming, quote unquote. So it makes me feel like it's not sustainable. Right now, Apex or TBT is like I have zero complaints. But because of that lingering like susness, I withdraw as soon as possible. I don't leave any money in TBT. Right, I don't let them rug pull me at all. I would recommend the same. Yeah, I think before they rug pull, they probably change the rules. This is probably like a incentive to get people to join TPT. It's probably their way to get people to like wet their palate with their product. I personally think it's better like interface than Apex. It's kind of a cool interface. They have this like wallet system. They have like this reward system, so you can get free like resets and free pro accounts. You can even get a free MacBook Pro, pandas. Okay, pushing up again. I mean, failed second entry. Long is the only setup I'm looking for right now. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it though. Right now, currently breaking out of this channel. Maybe have a slight push up here. The 5 minute, chart eventually will touch the 20 EMA. There's only one day in the last 40 years, and it happened last year, where the 20 EMA, the 5 minute did not touch the 20 EMA. Did it happen last year or this year? I think it happened last year. There's one day last year where the 5 minute did not touch it. It was like a tick or two away from touching it, but it technically did not touch it. In the last 40 years, one time it has happened. What interface isn't better than Apex? Apex was created on Angel Fire. When I first started with Apex, my main complaint was the website looked so sus. It looked like it was made on Angel Fire. And I that was like my main complaint. I was like, I love everything about it. They're paying me out. The rules are great. Right at the time, Apex 1.0, the rules were amazing. It was basically TPT. Right in Apex Prime, it was TPT, but you can trade 10 contracts up to 20 accounts. That's what Apex was. It was TPT on steroids at the time, and their website looked like it was made on Angel Fire. So I always complain. I was like the one thing you gotta be. It just feels wrong to trust this website with your money, and I think they heard my complaints. And at the time, I was probably one of their biggest proponents to for people to join Apex because I was loving it at the time, and I was encouraging people to use it. And I had a lot of influence. I have John's phone number personally. I have his personal phone number. I remember I called him one time to talk about some rules they made, and I was like, I don't think these rules are good. I don't think they make sense. And I heard like in the background, like his kids, in the background and his wife and stuff. So I was like, oh, this is his personal number. I'm like calling his personal cell right now. I remember there was a time, and after I made some complaints about their website on stream, they quickly changed it and updated. And still, it's pretty janky, but much better. Like you don't understand what it used to be. It was so bad. It was so bad. It really looked like it was made on Angel Fire. All right, we got one trade, pandas. If you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, would you take it? Would you capture or just let it slip? To seize everything you ever wanted in one moment. Would you take it or let it slip, pandas? If you had one moment. Panda, what's your go-to breakfast? Grilled cheese sandwich is amazing. I'm loving those grilled cheese sandwiches. And I don't have Down syndrome. I just love the grilled cheese. If you know, you know why I said that. Some people don't know why I just said that. Really random. But if you know, you know. Fail second entry. Long, looking for it. I failed trap, I'll take it as well. Second just short on the 2500 tick. If you know, you know. Coming back into our channel here. Just chilling, pandas. I'm in no rush right now. Absolutely no rush. Second short does trigger on the 2500 tick chart. I wanted some confluence here on this chart, on the 500 tick, but we didn't get any, so I didn't take a trade. I'm just chilling here. Fail second entry long, still viable in my opinion. Let's see if we get it here. Now that we're back in our channel, are we gonna break out of it is a question. Okay, we have a spiking channel here. I can clean it up a little bit. But it's basically a failed breakout out of that. It looked like a double bottom was forming here as well. So I was like thinking that we could reverse here. Basically double bottom, lower high, double, lower low, double bottom. But we'll see. This could be a pretty strong push up. I still think the fail second entry long is a good setup here. What is this? A, B, C, A, and then push down again as we're in the channel still. Still in the spiking channel. I think we have another push down. Usually 3 pushes, right? We have only had 2 pushes on the spiking channel, in my opinion. You usually have 3 pushes in spiking channels. So I'm looking for one more push down, if we can get it. Oh, this looks like it's pushing up pretty strong, though. Feels like I just short on the 2500 tick chart. Grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm just trying to get one scalp. One scalp here on the evals. Right now the price action is pretty terrible. We got lots of overlapping bars. Lots of overlapping bars, pandas. Like it's telling me it's going to get tricky. That's what the market's telling me right now. It's not pretty at all, I'll tell you that much. Like, you're better off trading with limit orders at this point. Just waiting. Incredible precision on this trade, though, right? That 1-to-1 that we made on the sim counts. Incredible precision. Wow. Expanding pattern, which is a stinker. Honestly, you're better off actually selling there. Just selling here. But I need an S tier setup. Second entry short in the 5 minute, I would take that as well. Fail second entry long here. It's looking sus. I mean, like, it doesn't even make sense. But expanding pattern, yuck. Yuck. Usually I just stay away from the market when it looks like this. Right, it's a yuck. Expanding pattern. Expanding pattern is absolutely the worst pattern you can possibly imagine when it comes to trading. It just means the market's super confused. It looks like a Demigorgon. Demigorgon from Stranger Things. That's what it looks like. Like, you know, legs here and like his face opening up to swallow you up. That's what it looks like. it means you stay away from this market. Austin here, what's the benefits of using a prop firm versus your own cash? Um, the main benefit is you don't lose money. You don't lose your own money. That's the main benefit. Goodness. It's a game changer. It's a game changer. You lose some money on fees, but for the potential money you can make, the amount of money you lose when you trade your own money is insane. Right? If you lose $2,000 on a prop firm, you lose $100 in fees. If you lose $2,000 in your own money, you lost $2,000. Think about it. Think about it for 1 second. It's like, why wouldn't you? The way prop firms make money is the fact that most people fail. But if you can be the 10% that succeed, you can take full advantage of these prop firms. Okay. Interesting. Pandas, I mean, I wanted to take a trade here, but I don't think I can. I really wanted to, but I just don't think that the market's gonna allow me to. It's too stinky. It's too stinky. Feels like I just short here, but top of expanding pattern. Just hanging it out till it's done. We do have big news tomorrow, Pandas. Big news tomorrow. Absolutely big news tomorrow. FOMC Fed funds rate 2 p.m. Can you trade overnight hours? Yes, you can, but you cannot hold a trade into the next day. This might be a personal question, but what's your RPM on a trading channel? RPM is good, but doesn't mean I make a lot of money because I don't have many. I get like 500, if I'm lucky, 1,000 views on my like videos. So RPM's great, but I don't make much money. I'll walk away at the end of every month on my YouTube channel with about, like, if you guys don't know, I put the minimum ads on my stream. So I don't make money. I don't make much money actually streaming. It's content, free content essentially. I'll walk away about like with $100, $200 a month. And a lot of this because you guys support me through your memberships. It's the only reason why I really make any money on YouTube, because your memberships. Feels like I just short does work out kind of nice here. But I think you still bust your accounts. Second just short for me on the 5-minute chart might be the trade I'm looking for here. Right, the 5-minute is basically spike in channel. It's coming back to the top of the channel, most likely creating a trading range in this area. And we have a second entry short here. We have a ABC pattern. And I mean, I could take a trade off this. I think it's worth taking a trade here. It's first, second entry short on this very strong move down. Yeah. Yeah. Could be a decent trade. Could be a decent trade here. We're going to try to take a scalp on the evals here. I don't want it to trigger here. If it triggers here, I'm not taking it. If it triggers all the way down here, I don't want to take it. So, I mean, this is your signal bar then. I want a good signal bar. I actually do want to actually come up a little bit more and test the top of the channel. It'd be much, I feel much more comfortable. But we do have the expanding pattern here, so this can reverse here. Of course, because expanding patterns are just absolute trash. Oh, feels like it's just short. Okay. I mean, I don't know. It's in and out of 20 MA. Just watching. Just hanging out. Oh. The RPM is great, though. Let me check the RPM, actual RPM. RPM, where are you at? Where is the RPM at? RPM is $9.79. That's, I mean, that's pretty good. $9.79. It's rate per, like, millennia or something like that. Oh, revenue for every 1,000 views, right? Revenue per millennia, which is like 1,000. Ooh, we got a second to short with a good signal bar forming here. This might be worth. This might be worth, but the market is just getting stanky. Very stanky here. All right, last trade of the stream. Let's take a second to short here on these evals. I just want one scalp. One scalp. Give me one scalp. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Give me one scalp. Second just short. 5-minute chart. I'm a little bit worried because like, you probably can run into this trend line here. It's not good. It's making this sus. But it goes aligns with what's happening here, right? Getting hit the top of the... Okay, like I said, if it triggers down here, I'm not taking it. Right, it's just too many overlapping bars if it triggers down here. The bars are too overlapping for me, for my taste. Fail second entry long could be good here if I can get it on the 5-minute chart or the 500 tick. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth. Second entry short triggers on the 5-minute chart. Could race down. Could flush. Sure, why not? But to me, you know, the fact that we had an outside bar here, it's just, I don't feel comfortable trading that. It's too much overlap. It could have some more room to come back up. It could just be trading range here. I don't know, pandas. I don't know what you've been told. I went long but should have sold. All right, what's going on here? All right, it does move down. Second just short on the 5-minute chart. Unfortunately, it's so ugly. Enough to scalp out. Enough to scalp out on that move down, but again, so ugly. I don't think I can take it. And with that move, pandas, I think we're gonna end the stream. I wish the resets happened quicker so I could have taken some trades here. But I mean, at the end, this is getting very choppy, very trading rangy, and it is what it is. All right, friends, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. We made 2K on our Apex accounts, which is great, right? 2.3K. I'll take it. And also our Sim account, we made 88,000. I mean, just think about it. That was real money. Just think about it for 1 second. Don't forget to use code BBM for 71% off Apex, and the 250K accounts and the 300K accounts are only $48.43 and an $85 activation fee. They're like pushing the 250K, 300K accounts. Um, if that's what you like to trade, then perfect. And if you want to try something else, maybe it's worth trying. And 30% off TPT with no activation fee. Pandas! We did great on Apex accounts, but our TPT did struggle. It's all good, Pandas. We'll make our bandwidth tomorrow. I'll see you guys bright and early then. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.